Picture this, you're stuck in sweltering heat, whether it's a packed concert, your daily commute, or just trying to survive another scorching summer day. What if I told you there's a tiny gadget that fits in your pocket and delivers instant relief anywhere you go? Today, we're breaking down the top 5 best portable mini fans that are absolute game changers in 2026. These aren't your grandma's battery-operated fans, we're talking turbo power, ice cooling technology, and features you didn't even know you needed. And yes, all of these are available right now on Amazon with links in the description box below. Number 5, Warmco 20,000 mAh Camping Fan. Alright, I'm gonna shoot you straight right out the gate. This ain't a mini fan you're gonna slip into your skinny jeans pocket. Nope. This is a tank. This is the fan you buy when you're done messing around with flimsy USB gadgets that die before your lunch break is even over. The Warmco is sitting pretty at number 5 specifically for the home and kitchen crowd who want a fan that pulls double, no, scratch that, triple duty when a summer storm knocks the power out. The spec sheet on this bad boy is just obnoxious. In the best way possible. We're talking a 20,000 mAh battery. Dude. That is not a typo. Most power banks you charge your phone with are smaller than that. This fan will run for 48 hours straight on low. Let that sink in for a sec. You could go an entire weekend camping trip and never even look for an outlet. And if your phone's dying while you're chilling in that breeze? Plug it into the Warmco. Boom. You're back in business. Key features you actually care about? Noise level, it hums at about 45 decibels. That's not silent, think refrigerator hum, but it's smooth. You can sleep with this thing blasting no problem. Versatility? It's got a 350 lumen LED lantern built right in. Perfect for when you're trying to find the can opener in a dark kitchen during a blackout. Links are down in the description. Number 4, Kimu 3-in-1 Turbo Fan. This one right here? It's for the control freaks. And I say that with love, 'cause I'm one of them. You know the type. You don't want low, medium, high. You want to fine-tune your breeze like you're dialing in a classic rock station. The Kimu gives you that because it's got 100 speed levels. 100. You can dial it so low it's just a whisper on the back of your neck, or you can crank it up to 20,000 RPM and pretend you're in a dang wind tunnel. This is an Amazon's choice pick for a reason. The forums go nuts for the raw power in a handheld package. Key features, you got a 3600 mAh battery that'll realistically get you through a full 9 to 5 grind, about 10 to 12 hours, depending on how trigger happy you get with those 100 speeds. And check this out, a 120-degree foldable base. That's clutch. You plant this sucker on the kitchen island while you're chopping onions and it ain't tipping over and scaring the cat. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, noise at max blast. At full send, level 100, this thing ain't quiet. It sounds like a small drone is taking off from your desk. If you're trying to use it on a Zoom call with the boss while it's on turbo? Yeah. Your coworkers are gonna think you're dialing in from a server farm. Physics is physics, man. To move that much air, you gotta make some racket. But if you're outside waiting for the bus or in a loud convention hall? Worth it. Check the link for current pricing. Number 3 is the Blues Quiet Turbo Fan. And I want you to put a big ol' underline under the word quiet. If you work in one of those open plan offices where everyone's up in everyone's business, or if your partner sleeps lighter than a cat on espresso, this is your fan. Blues did something real slick here with some acoustic noise reduction voodoo. On the lower speeds, you're looking at just 35 decibels. Let me put that in American terms for you, that's quieter than a whisper. You can have this thing running 6 inches from your mug during a client call and the mic will not pick it up. 0. Zip. Yet somehow it still pushes wind up to 8.2 meters per second. Enough to keep the forehead sweat at bay while you're editing a video or banging out emails. Key features? Smart LED display shows you the exact battery percentage. No guessing games. 90-degree foldable base. And it's light as a feather, 125 grams. That's lighter than a deck of cards, dude. Number 2, Jisoo Life Handheld Mini Fan. You've seen this little capsule all over TikTok. All over Reddit. It's got like 70,000 reviews. And it's built a cult following for one reason and one reason only, it just straight up refuses to die. Most fans in this price bracket? They're straight up lying about battery life. They say 12 hours. But they really mean 12 hours if you turn it on, then turn it off, and leave it in the box forever. Not the Jisoo Life. It's packing a 4500 mAh battery. And on low? This thing will run for 37 hours. I'm not yanking your chain. You could fly from JFK to Singapore, sit through 2 layovers, get to the hotel, And this little trooper is still spinning. Key features people are always asking about? 3-in-1 baby. It's a fan. It's a flashlight. And yeah, it's an emergency power bank. If your iPhone hits 5% while you're standing in line for Space Mountain, this capsule will give you just enough juice to pull up the park map and save your bacon. The design is genius too. It folds up and protects the blades so your bag doesn't turn into a blender. Number 1, Dive Blue's Handheld Turbo Fan. Let's get the headline stat out of the way cause this is why it's sitting pretty in the top spot for 2026, 30 feet per second wind speed. That's 9.2 meters per second of focused, air-conditioned fury. When you hit that turbo button, it doesn't feel like a fan. It feels like you just stuck your head out the window of a bullet train. If you're suffering through hot flashes, or you just stepped off a cruise gangway into 95-degree swamp humidity, this is the instant relief you're paying for. But it ain't just raw power. This is the most feature-complete fan on the whole list. You get a 4000 milliamp battery that'll give you a solid 12 hours of smart cooling. It charges with USB-C, so it's fast. You get that slick smart LED display showing you speed and battery life. And the 3-in-1 design means it's a handheld, a neck fan with a lanyard, or a desk fan with that 90-degree base. It's the ultimate summer EDC, everyday carry. But hey, I gotta keep it 100 with you. On max turbo, you're trading silence for survival. This fan is not quiet at top speed. You will hear the air being ripped through the intake. It's a focused whoosh. A roar. If you need absolute pin drop silence, go back to number 3. But if you need to feel the wind immediately, whether you're melting in a Disney line, stuck in a stuffy middle seat, or just trying to cool down a hot pan of cookies on the counter, this is the undisputed king. It's the only fan on this list that actually made me say whoa, dude, out loud when I fired it up. All product links are in the description box below with current pricing and availability. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next one.